voting in the most important election. As women, we are the ones getting affected. Our rights, our college next year, we are the ones who will be mainly affected by this.
Everybody knows I like kids better than people.
The Roman Empire was one of the greatest civilizations and one of the greatest superpowers of its time, lasting for many years and centuries, to even influencing modern civilizations currently, to then falling off in 476 BC. So how did one of the greatest civilizations fall off, and how does it relate to America? The saying Rome wasn't built in a day is true, as Rome was built on the back of military conquest, economical power, and cultural influence that spread across Africa and North America as we see today. Some of the roads that we currently use in our today's world were influenced by the early Romans, to show how much influence they had in modern day civilization. Despite all the glory given to Rome had its own cracks under the surface: corruption and unsustainable economical power, and from music reaching every part of the world. America has big similarities to Rome. Some historians actually argue that the seeds of Rome's destruction were actually grown from within, as political infighting became more common, as the rulers became more obsessed with their own gain for power than the actual welfare of the citizens in Rome. And if you bring that into American settings today, it actually sounds like Rome, as America faces its own problem with economical divisions, political divisions, economic inequalities, and governmental gridlocks. People in America are starting to feel like people that were living thousands of years ago in Rome.
The first sign an empire is failing is when its people question the institutions the empire was built on, the structure of government, the churches, the schools. They reject God because the emperors begin believing they are God. And the people become so rich, everyone believes they are an emperor as well.
The landscape of Roman society changed. Citizens who were once proud of Rome and involved in civic duties began to stop as they lost trust in the Roman government. The gap between the wealthy and the poor grew and grew as the lifestyle of the wealthy increased, while the poor became poorer. This eventually led to moral decay and loss of civil pride or civic pride. And let's bring this to America. In the previous years, the gap between the wealthy and the poor has increased significantly, as some of the people that are not wealthy feel that the system is actually rigged against them for the wealthy to actually grow and become richer and richer, and this is leading to lack of civil trust from the American citizens. Despite the early similarities between America and Rome, America is not destined to follow in the footsteps of Rome if they decide to learn from the mistakes of Rome. If they decide to promote unity and their cultural differences, they try to resolve their cultural differences and solve the economical bridge, as I've talked about, America does have a chance to not be like Rome. Plus, America has facilities, they have research institutions and organizations that can actually project where they are going. If it is by seeing this thing ahead of time, imagine what the people in the offices, people in the higher ups in America will be saying.
Basically, I'm here to announce that we're building Iron Man.